Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Women's History Month. Shouts out to all the women. We are amazing. We are, special. And I feel like we have the potential to save the world, okay? And make changes to the world that will make a huge difference in our lives, our society, our communities. Okay, so guys, I wanted to come on here, to have a conversation to explain, certain things about myself and how I operate and how I see things. Okay, now, I don't mean no disrespect, and I don't mean to come off angry. That's number one. I don't mean to come off angry, and I don't mean to come off too emotional. But at the same time, I am who I am, and I'll always be who I am, right? God made me this way, okay? So, I posted something on my socials, and it was regarding how I felt personally, not just how I felt from the conversations I've had with other women, from what I observe. I've done a video about this before, and yes, some of you may feel like, why she's still going on and on about it. You see, it's not about going on and on about it. It's about us being comfortable in having conversations that we might find triggering, but at the same time, we can learn from, right? So, for me, I don't just wake up to upset people. I don't just wake up to say things outlandish. I when I feel things, I have to speak on it. A lot of my friends know that about me, okay? And I'm the nicest person you probably would ever meet, but I'm also a person that is a firm believer in honesty. Okay, so friends, ladies, if you're listening to this, I mean no harm, but I stand by what I say. So when it comes to this women empowerment, women history, women uplifting each other, I'm passionate about that because I love women. I am a woman. I have sisters. I have friends. And I truly believe women are like amazing creatures for the things that we're able to do and the things we go through and able to overcome. With everything in life, there's good and bad. And I noticed that sometimes when it comes to women and us taking accountability for the things that we lack, whether it's personal to you or whether it's just a general thing, like, the things that we lack. When people call us out, we feel triggered. Why is that? Why is that? Your parents love you and they tell you the truth. They give you good advice. You might not take it, and you might not think they mean well when they give you the true advice, but down the line, it might resonate with you, and you're like, you know what? They were right. I'm not saying you guys are kids, but when I post these things, it's not particularly for people or women who already know themselves, women who are emotionally strong, women who are doing, their thing. There's tons of young girls who don't have guidance, who don't have big sisters, who don't have parents to advise them along the way. There's tons of young girls who get bullied for being themselves, for being different, for not being part of the norm. There's tons of girls who cry themselves to sleep at night, feeling left out, feeling like they don't belong. I'm speaking for those women. There's grown-up women who feel they have a lot to give or to express, but they don't feel that anyone would listen to them, or they don't feel that they're worthy, or they feel they'll be judged. So they're not going to attempt it, they're not going to try, they're not going to do it. Those are the women I'm speaking to. All right? Now, my post was about the fact that we cannot just gloss over that women empowerment is all roses. It's great. We have come a long way, and I'm so proud of us. Women have come a long way. I've had a lot of great women help me in my life. To this day, advise me, mentor me. I look up to. I'm not ashamed to give them their roses, to praise them, because I appreciate them. Right? But sisters, we cannot only want to be excited or want to support each other when we're bashing men. If I put a post up bashing my baby's father or my husband or anything like that, or a guy or baby father, or I will get a lot of support. A lot. Which is appreciated. But when I put something like, hey, women, we are lacking in certain aspects. We really are screaming women empowerment, but when you look around, we're not showing that in what we do, in how we represent ourselves, how we represent each other. Why complain in the back and we can't speak up? How else do you make changes? You make changes comes from being honest, taking accountability, and then making the changes that's necessary. Not asking us to be best friends. Everybody's never going to be best friends. But what I'm saying is, I put these things out just to trigger some thoughts, some thought process in us, which could help. And if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. It's not a problem. I don't know it all. Absolutely not. I'm a person that loves to ask questions. I don't know it all. But the things that I know, I will speak on. So I'll be back with part 2 of this in a second. Okay, I'm back. So I just want to say, I don't want this to be long-winded. I just wanted to explain, because I feel like people are getting me wrong, and I feel like people are taking me the wrong way, and that bothers me, because I want you all to understand that I'm all for women, I'm all for us, but I'm also, a podcaster. I have a voice that God has blessed me with, and I choose to use it to speak the truth, my truth. Okay? Do you ask yourself why it's so hard for women to work together, to join forces and be great? Do you ask yourselves why it's so difficult for women to acknowledge another sister doing something, another woman doing something, good? Like, it feels like if we're not clicked up, you don't get the support. Unless you're clicked up, you get the support. It's almost like playground bullying. Like, oh, if you're not part of my gang, I'm not supporting whatever you do. That's not cool. You know, I really and truly don't want to come across as angry. I'm not angry. My life is great. I'm blessed. You know, my kids are good. In fact, I don't have to say these things. I don't. I'm living well. But it serves me no purpose to just be silent. So, for those of you who think Cookie is too emotional, for those of you who think Cookie, who does she think she is? For those of you who think, you know, whatever you think about me, I just want you guys to know, I'm 45 years old. I've been through a lot in my time. Yeah. And if at 45, I cannot turn around and speak how I feel and not worry about what people think, then there's something wrong. I've earned it. I've earned it. And, you know, you've earned it too. Not all of us can do charity work. Not all of us can do charity work. We're all blessed with different strengths. But the main thing is you use your strength to do good. So just because somebody is good at giving, you know, doing charity, you know, giving out things, helping, you know, the needy, which is great. I admire that because I don't have that type of commitment in me. I don't, you know, I don't have that in me, you know. I support it. Absolutely. I support those women. I think it's so beautiful that women can do that. That women can do that. I think it's so beautiful that women, those women who give, you know, who give themselves, like put themselves out there, go physically helping people. I just admire women like that because that I can't do. But what I can do is what God has blessed me with, which is my voice, which is my confidence to speak and stand on my truth. But I won't abuse it by speaking negative. Just because someone speaks the truth doesn't mean they're a negative person. Just because I'm not posting fake things like I want you guys to see only the good in me. Oh, me as a great mom. Me always looking good. Or me saying positive quotes and affirmations. Doesn't mean I'm not a positive person. Friends who know me know me. People who know me know my heart. I'm not here to prove myself to anyone. Right? So I just want you guys to understand that in order for us to grow as women, we must also fix the things that are broken in our sisterhood. And to do that, we have to talk about things that may make us feel uncomfortable. So, for those of you worrying about me, thinking that I'm upset, telling me, you know, you could log off Facebook, you know, take a break from socials, I'm fine. Nothing's wrong with me. I woke up, I felt I needed to say what I needed to say, and that's that. So, thank you all for always supporting me. Thank you all for being amazing women in your own right. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep being great. I rock with you. Keep pulling your fellow sisters up. Keep motivating. There's a lot of us who do that. There's a lot of you who do that. It's Women History Month, and women have come a long way. And I'm so proud of how far we've come as women. And I know how much further we can go as women. So, that being said, happy Women History Month. Be proud to be a woman. I'm sure you've overcome a lot of things to be the woman that you are today. And if you're a woman that's struggling, my heart goes out to you. Try and remain strong. Try and remain positive. Keep God first in your heart. And don't be scared to reach out to people that could help you. You're not alone. And also, when you have a great set of women in your life, appreciate them. Because we are amazing. So salute to all you women, all you beautiful women, no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, no matter your color, no matter your creed, no matter anything. As long as you're a woman, you're amazing. You're God's made specially, like we are special creatures. We're the only species who can create a human. So, that being said, fix your crown, smile, go about your day with peace and love. Cookieeffect, I love you all. But one thing you got to know about me, I've always been misunderstood. And I'm okay with that. Okay? My journey is not the same as yours. Your journey is not the same as mine. So, I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Peace.